Hello, my name is Lavina Motamedi. I'm a line dance instructor in Toronto, Canada. And today I have the pleasure to chat with Rhoda Lai. Hi, Rhoda.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here today. We are here at the Celebrate Dance event in Toronto, organized by Judy McDonald and Tina Veliotis. We're here in Toronto, and Rhoda Lai is an international line dance choreographer and instructor who lives in Toronto, Canada. She has won many awards. For example, in 2013, she won the Horizon Award at the Vegas Dance Explosion event. And your first line dance choreography was Twinkle.
Yes.
And I believe that's the one that really took off and really made a difference for you in your career.
Yes, it was a blessing to have that.
Yeah, it seems like that's something that happens a lot to choreographers, that they write many dances and then maybe they'll write one and then that's just really what makes them famous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Twinkle really was a big success. Now, I was reading up a little bit on your background, and I see that you have a background in modern jazz, Chinese Oriental dance, and ballroom dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, and with all this dancing, so it's a quite good, extensive background. How did you get started in line dancing?
I moved to Canada when I was a teenager, and I kind of stopped all the dancing in terms of all the practices, I've done. And then I went to help out my parents to drive them to take a ballroom class. So I decided to just help them out on the side because they were having arguments. Okay, mom and dad, they were fighting over a little thing. So I was there, okay, I'm still there. And then I just want to jump out and help them. So I asked my husband to join into the class to, work as a couple, then we have more conversation, common topics to talk about. And then the center noticed that, hey, this girl is not just somebody who's trying to learn a dance, but she can actually dance, she can actually teach. So the center decided to hire me to be a teacher. But I know nothing about line dancing at that time.
Oh, so they
my background
kind of
was not line dancing.
Yeah.
So I researched and Googled what it is, and it turns out I find out, okay, I can manage that. I started to be a line dance teacher right off.
So before you even had started trying out line dance steps, you were asked already to be a teacher.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so you were scouted in the sense they saw you and they're like, she's the one for a class.
Yeah. They need a substitute for some half a year, and then I decided that, oh, that's fun. I can do more. And then I decided to go to workshops to learn more about it. And whoa, line dance is not just a beginner classes like I deal with on a daily basis with my classes. Then wow, there's so much more I can learn. So I just get more and more excited about it and just invest my time on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And which year was that when this happened?
Oh, that was, I think maybe 14, 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So a lot of the time, line dancers, we think that you probably do this all day long. Which maybe you do and it's amazing, but we always wonder at the same time, do you have other hobbies or other professional occupations that you pursue and are passionate about?
I am a CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst, so I deal with numbers a lot. I have a company with my husband and we are in a financial firm. So he's a financial planner. I do the tax preparation. So during the tax season between, I would say from March to maybe mid-May, and then sometimes more in June, I'm very busy. I can be working nonstop, dancing, eating, go to work, eating, dancing, go to work, kind of thing.
And you're traveling too throughout that?
Yes.
Ooh, wow.
Yes.
You're a busy woman, Rhoda.
Everything kept me busy.
And would you say that that's a challenge that you encounter as a line dance choreographer, or other challenges that you have experienced?
There's so many obstacles and challenge, and one of the things is juggling different things and on my hands that I have to do, and then always more and more pouring onto my shoulder. So I am an instructor, I am a choreographer, I travel, I'm a CFA, I do tax, Now I'm event director as well for one of the events, and getting a lot more onto my plate. And thank God I have a very good supporting team. Like my husband is helping me, and some of the students would take some of the things offload of some of the works, and just they would come up and volunteer themselves to help out. So I think that's a very good system to have a very good family, not just a family, but a line dance family that works together.
To have that support, because when you've got a lot on your plate, if you don't have some resources to help you, it can get really, really difficult, for sure. And I guess time management, do you have to keep track, have a planner either in your phone or a book? Or
No, I just do whatever I need to do, and then boom, boom, boom.
boom, boom, just back to back activities. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you were mentioning your husband, and you have a daughter.
Yes.
How old is your daughter?
She's 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay,
I see
them. Pardon me?
Only have one child.
One, and I see them all the time at events. So I'm sure that must bring a lot of joy for you in the midst of all that hard work to have them around at the events.
It is a pleasure to enjoy line dancing career with my family, and They love going with me to all these events and seeing friends, and they are now friends. Like my husband is very proud of him being friends with like thousands of people as well, mutual friends of mine. So they help me out on different things. Sometimes I need help on music, sometimes I need help on a photo, a video, then he will come up and help. Or simple things like driving. If it's a driving distance event and it's not a flying event, then he would drive me there because I'm not good at driving. My weakness.
Oh, okay. Something you don't like, or just you don't feel you're good at it?
I just don't feel comfortable with.
So something I was wondering as well is, as a line dance choreographer, you're bringing a big contribution to our industry. Is there something you feel you're doing different, or that you would like to do different as someone who's contributing in this line dance industry?
I'm still a newbie in the industry, even though I'm telling you that I've been teaching for close to 15 years, and I've been traveling and on the road for the last 7-8 years. I'm still new to me. Like it's just still new. Like I'm learning as I go. So I don't know. Like we just try to improve, and I wish that I know everyone in every event, and I wish that I can remember everybody's name, which is hard.
I know.
You go to a different event and you see some of the faces are familiar, and they go to all the event. That's no problem, but it's so hard to keep track on, everybody's. And they're all like part of the family, and you want to get to know them. So, and when you're on the dance floor and you're dancing a lot, you don't have enough time to talk to that person. So that's I wish I had more time.
Yeah. And a lot of line dance instructors, we really care about the people we talk to. And I know I always feel bad when I don't remember someone's name, and I've actually sometimes had a notebook and would go and write down a name, but then you have to kind of read your notes ever so often. If not, you're like, this person who had long, beautiful blonde hair, and you're like, who's that again? I find taking pictures help to learn people's names. But so you're saying you're new, relatively new in the industry, and I guess in that sense, you're not necessarily concerned with, am I doing something different? You want to just
be myself and
be yourself and be different by being yourself.
Well, I'm just here to dance. I share my passion, and that's all I need to do. I don't constantly thinking, oh, do I have to change something? I don't work like that. I'm being here as Rhoda. Having fun with you, and if I have more time, I want to spend my time with you, get to know you more.
Well, Rhoda, now I want to ask some kind of fun, more personal stuff.
Okay.
I have heard that people like knowing a little bit more about the personal side of our line dance choreographers.
Okay.
So I was wondering, what is one of your most embarrassing or scariest line dance moments in your career?
Oh. There's one year I was asked to do a solo performance for the Line Dance Marathon, and that year was the Moulin Rouge. So I was being thrown in as the first solo doing the Disney Mulan, Princess Mulan. So I was in Chinese Oriental dance outfit, do my routine, sweat like crazy, and then I have to turn into the Moulin Rouge outfit. So during that time when I was changing in the back, that we don't have a backstage, you know, like, so it's basically behind the wall. I find a corner, and then my sweat was so much.
Oh, you had been sweating a
I
lot.
was sweating so
Yeah.
much. So it's just basically I can't zip up my outfit, my Moulin Rouge outfit, and the zipper broke.
Oh.
So my student was helping me in the back, and was like, we are frantically trying to get fit fixed, and thank God we pulled it back. But it was so bad that all the pantyhose cannot be worn at all because I was sweating so much.
Oh.
But well, it ended looks okay, but you know, not
And
the
you
look
kept
that I
it?
was.
You didn't change it. You kept the pantyhose as.
I didn't
was
have
your-
pantyhose. I
Oh,
couldn't
you-
wear it.
Oh, okay. Oh, because
I
it
take
didn't.
off-
It couldn't stay on you.
It just couldn't go in.
Oh.
So yeah, sometimes we will throw into a show where you have like different outfit that you have to change within a very short period of time because you have so many different numbers that you have to be on time for that, and we just have to give up some of the look. You know, before it was like I don't want my shiny leg to be seen, right? And it turns out, well, there's no choice. I can't put it on.
Oh, boy.
Nobody knows that, but you know, now you know.
And when you went out to perform, did it distract you, or you just forgot
It's
about
okay.
it?
Just forget about it.
Yeah.
Well,
The show must go on, I
yeah,
guess.
c'est la vie.
So and what would you say is one of your best line dance moments?
The best line dance moment. I think in that year of 2013, I was such a new person in the industry, having one dance that Twinkle that you mentioned. I never know that I would get that many people dancing with me. So it was 1,300 people in the dancing hall packed, and they all dancing Twinkle, and I see different nationality, different people from different country, and they all dancing the same dance. It's just so amazing to me. I was crying almost.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so overwhelmed
You
by
must, yeah.
the feeling of it, you know.
I can imagine an amazing feeling seeing so many people all dancing your dance.
I know,
You know,
it's my baby.
Wow, it's like a gift, right? It's
Yeah.
like a gift to you that everyone's dancing something you wrote, that they're enjoying
Yeah.
it.
So
Wow.
it was amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so as we move on, can you share something that your fans don't know about you? Something maybe unusual or quirky?
Unusual. I guess people who know me on the Instagram and Facebook, they know that I love food. I share a lot of food pictures. Whatever
Yes,
I
I've
make.
seen. Yeah.
Recently I've loved doing Instant Pot cooking, and I've been quite actually good with that some of the pictures get lots of questions, and like I've got a picture of a braised pork with the pork belly. The picture has like over 200 more than my picture.
Oh,
They like the piece of pork more than me.
Oh, wow. So you enjoy
I enjoy
cooking.
cooking. I enjoy
and-
cooking with my daughter and teaching her a little bit of cooking skills that I know, sharing that with her. And I always encourage other moms to do the same thing, because if you do the cooking with your children's, and that inspire them to cook, and they will eat the food. And you don't have to force them to eat. They would love to eat those creation that they made. with
Yeah.
you.
And it develops their independence, their sense of
Yes.
responsibility,
Yes.
and it's great quality time as well with your
So
children.
true.
Yeah. Well, as we wrap up, what would you want to tell people that can help them in their journey as a line dancer?
Just have fun.
Just have fun.
Have fun. You don't get stressed over counting every single one. I know when you learn it, you have to know the counting, but listen to the music. The music what drives it, right? And have fun with your friends. Many times when you see like pictures taken in the ballroom, and people are so focused on learning dances or executing that dance, and every picture is like people looking down, they're not smiling. And I've got a photographer who's not a dancer, and then he come up to me and say, "Do dancers really enjoy their dance? Because they don't smile." Oh yeah, because they were so focused. All right, but it was a good question that are they really enjoying themselves? Yeah. So that's why when people dance with me, I tend to get their attention and get them smile a little bit and have fun. Okay, so just don't be too uptight about the dance. Just have fun.
Yeah, I guess don't take it too seriously, and don't forget that this is supposed to be a fun activity after all.
It's
we
not
get
just
so
a
immersed into
memorization
it.
part to execute it perfectly.
Yeah.
Right? You have to listen to the music and have fun with your friends next to you.
Yeah, and it's a real blessing that we can all get together and line dance. We don't want to take that for granted, for sure. Well, Rhoda, thank you so much for sharing information and talking about yourself. We wish you all good luck and happiness with the journey you're continuing on in line dancing.
Thank you, and same to you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.